Hey there, fellow car enthusiasts. Well, buckle up because today we're going to debunk some of the most common car maintenance myths that could be slowly destroying your beloved engine. You know, there's nothing more frustrating than spending time and money on something that's supposed to keep your car in top shape, only to find out it's a complete waste. And when it comes to your engine, the stakes are even higher. That's why we're here to separate fact from fiction and save you from potential car catastrophes. So let's dive right in and expose these myths one by one. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on car maintenance, and you might even save yourself a ton of cash in the long run. Myth number 1. Our first myth is a classic. You need to warm up your car for a few minutes before driving. Now, I know this one has been around for ages, and it might even bring back nostalgic memories of sitting in your driveway, listening to the engine idle while you waited patiently. But here's the truth. Modern cars don't need that warm-up time anymore. Today's engines are designed to warm up much faster, and idling for too long can actually do more harm than good. It's like leaving your oven preheating for hours before baking a cake. It's just unnecessary and wasteful. In fact, excessive idling can cause incomplete combustion, leading to the buildup of residue and sludge in your engine. Not only that, but it also increases wear and tear on your engine components. And let's not forget the impact on the environment and your fuel consumption. So, the next time you're tempted to let your car warm up for more than a minute or two, remember, it's better to start driving gently and let the engine reach its optimal operating temperature while you're on the move. Myth number 2. Moving on to our next myth. Premium gasoline is always better for your engine. Now, this one might seem like a no-brainer, but it's actually a bit more complicated than that. Here's the deal. Unless your car's owner's manual specifically recommends premium gasoline, there's no real benefit to using it over regular unleaded. Modern engines are designed to run just fine on the cheaper stuff. In fact, using premium gasoline, when your car doesn't require it, can actually be a waste of money. It's like buying the most expensive champagne for a casual backyard barbecue. Sure, it might be fancier, but it's not going to make your hot dogs taste any better. Now, there are exceptions to this rule. If you drive a high-performance vehicle or a luxury car with a high-compression engine, premium gasoline might be recommended to prevent engine knocking or pinging. But for most everyday cars, regular unleaded is just fine. So before you start splurging on the premium stuff, check your owner's manual and make sure it's actually necessary. Your wallet and your engine will thank you. Myth number 3. All right, let's tackle another common myth. Synthetic oil is better than conventional oil. Now, I know this one can be a bit controversial, but bear with me. While synthetic oil does have some advantages over conventional oil, like better performance at extreme temperatures and longer drain intervals, it's not necessarily better for every engine or driving situation. The truth is, both synthetic and conventional oils can do a great job of lubricating and protecting your engine, as long as you follow the manufacturer's recommendations for oil changes and use the right grade of oil for your car. In some cases, switching to synthetic oil can actually cause issues if your engine is already high mileage or has some wear and tear. The synthetic oil's superior cleaning properties might dislodge buildup and sludge, potentially causing leaks or other problems. So unless you're driving in extreme conditions or your car's manual specifically recommends synthetic oil, you might not need to splurge on the more expensive option. At the end of the day, what matters most is changing your oil regularly and using the correct type and grade recommended for your vehicle. Whether you choose synthetic or conventional, proper maintenance is the key to a healthy engine. Myth number 4. Next up, we have a myth that's been around for ages. You need to replace your car's air filters frequently. Now, this one might seem like common sense, but it's not always true. While it's important to replace your air filters when they're dirty or clogged, changing them too frequently can actually be a waste of money and resources. Modern air filters are designed to last for a long time. And unless you're driving in extremely dusty or polluted conditions, they can often go for tens of thousands of miles before needing replacement. Replacing your air filters too soon can not only be a drain on your wallet, but it can also contribute to unnecessary waste and environmental pollution. So how do you know when it's time to replace your air filters? Simple. Follow your car's maintenance schedule and inspect them regularly. If they look clean and aren't restricting airflow, there's no need to replace them just yet. And remember, even if your air filters are a little dirty, they're still doing their job of protecting your engine from debris and contaminants. As long as they're not completely clogged, you're usually better off leaving them alone. Myth number 5. Finally, let's tackle the age-old myth. Your car needs a tune-up every year or two. Now, this one might have been true back in the day when cars had carburetors and ignition points, but modern vehicles just don't need that level of frequent maintenance anymore. Thanks to advances in technology and engine design, today's cars can go for tens of thousands of miles before needing any major tune-up work. In fact, many manufacturers don't even use the term tune-up anymore, opting instead for more specific maintenance tasks like spark plug replacement or fuel system cleaning. Unless your car is experiencing issues like rough idling, poor acceleration, or decreased fuel efficiency, chances are you don't need a full-blown tune-up every year or two. Instead, follow your manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule, which might call for spark plug changes every 60,000 or 100,000 miles, or fuel system cleanings at specific intervals. This targeted approach ensures you're only doing the maintenance your car actually needs, saving you time and money in the long run. Well, there you have it, folks. We've debunked 5 of the most common car maintenance myths that could have been slowly destroying your engine. From unnecessary warm-up times to overzealous air filter replacements, we've covered a lot of ground today. But the key takeaway is this: always refer to your car's owner's manual and follow the manufacturer's recommended maintenance schedule. Don't fall victim to outdated advice or myths that might do more harm than good. Remember, your car is a complex machine, and proper care and maintenance are crucial to keeping it running smoothly for years to come. So, armed with this newfound knowledge, you can confidently tackle your car maintenance tasks and keep your engine purring like a kitten. Thanks for joining me on this myth-busting journey, and remember, when it comes to car care, knowledge is power. Stay tuned for more informative videos and keep those engines revving.